Not Your Average Radio. It's your boy Monski, Not Your Average TV, and I'm chilling here with the one and only Citric. What's up, brother?
What up, man? What up?
How you doing?
I'm good, good. How you been?
Man, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good, man. You know, can't complain.
Yeah. Busy is, you're really busy.
Yeah, busy, and just, living life right now, loving it, man.
Right. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Before we get into anything, I gotta ask you. That's a dope ass shirt, brother. Where'd you get that? Where did I get a shirt that looks
I don't know. There was some dude on the corner right here was selling them for like $2, Dougie.
Oh, shit. Hey, that's dope, though. That'd be a good thing, though.
Not Your Average Radio right here.
There it is, man. Joey Medina said, one of the original Latin Kings of Comedy said, if someone's bootlegging your product, then that means you're doing good.
You're doing good, man. Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely a good thing.
No, it's real tight. Yeah.
No, absolutely, brother. And one thing that I was looking at the interview that we did before, we talked a lot of stuff, but one thing that I never asked you is, how did you get your name Citric? Where did that come from?
It came from an old school friend of mine, that passed away a few years back, rest in peace, boxer, we used to always hang out all the time, and go to the parties, and do the backyard boogies, birthday parties, whatever. We used to go down there and the homie DJ, so, we do a bunch of different stuff out there at the parties and and I was always everywhere, so the dude goes, hey man, you're like Citric, bro. I go, what do you mean? Like, yeah, like citric acid?
Right.
And I'm like, what do I have to do with acid? And he's well, it's everywhere, like soap and food, soda, like you're just pretty much everywhere. Every time I go somewhere, you're right there, and I guess so, doggy.
Oh, okay. For some reason, it's funny, I thought about an orange. I don't know, ask me why.
Citrus.
Yeah, citrus.
Well, that too.
I was like, wait a minute, what does it have to do with an orange? But anyways, that's dope. And something else that we talked about, like your signature face that you have. Your smile.
Yeah, back in the day, they used to have this one homie that when I used to go to Mexico, we used to hang out, and we used to always play see who could make each other laugh first, so with stupid faces. So we do all kinds of stuff right there, and then I would always kill him with that one.
Right.
And after we would just start rolling, and so it just stuck like that. And then later on, it just turned into the cynical face because, I'm just always smiling at the world.
Right.
Well, no matter what I'm going through, and you don't know what I'm smiling about, but I'm smiling.
Exactly. Man, let's get into questions, bro. Lopez, season 2. The last time we were on the interview, you had just finished up season 1. Now you guys are wrapped up season 2. First episode's already out. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. The whole season, it's comedy. They got more in depth with my character.
Yeah.
I go back to school because I got, for those that caught the first episode, I ended up in jail because I broke parole, for George. What kind of homie would do that, right?
No. That shit was funny.
It's a good homie.
The only thing I would do different is not post it on Facebook.
And you know what? Actually, I was posting stuff on Facebook.
That's like really relevant stuff.
Yeah. So so we go into depth with Manolo, and I go back to school, and it's comedy, man. I have to get my GED because that's part of getting out on parole.
Right.
Was part of the deal was, okay, you have to go back to school and get your GED. If not, you're gonna violate. You're going back in.
Right.
So I'm on the grind trying to get the GED.
That's what's up, man. And on season 2, there's new faces. A couple new faces on there. Let us know about their characters.
Yeah, we got a few new characters. One of the new characters that was added on is Ray Diaz, internet sensation. For those that might know him, who he is, he's doing a lot of fitness videos these days. But that guy plays Hector, which is my bunkie from jail, but on the show we call each other roommates.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up.
George is, oh man, what are you guys in UCLA or what? No college. You guys are Sally, man.
Yeah, that was funny. If you guys didn't watch episode 1, you have to watch episode 1. Yeah, cause he was just like, that's my
roommate Hector.
Because the girls are fighting over.
Yeah, so it's comedy, man. Then we got some of the old school homies from Boyle Heights. We got my boy Young C. Cesar Garcia plays one of the Triumph Seekers. The homie Cuete Yes guy plays one of the Triumph Seekers. They're like Victory Outreach guys, but on the show they're called Triumph Seekers. And they're basically keep hunting me and Hector down, which is played by Ray Diaz. They keep hunting, trying to get us to see the light.
Right.
But we're always trying to hide out from these guys.
Right. And Ray Diaz, man, he's big on social media.
Yeah, man.
I was looking him up, and he's got like millions of followers.
Yeah, he's huge, man. Right now his latest thing is doing fitness videos.
Right.
So he's out there. He's out there doing the thing.
So is that why you're doing your fitness videos too? I see you on the treadmill.
I'm trying, I'm on like what diet?
That's what it is, man. So compare. Okay, you already said season 2. Manolo has more, more speaking parts and stuff like that. Is there anything else that you've noticed different on season 2?
I mean, just that the vibe was a lot more relaxed this season. Maybe because You know, everybody got their characters more on point. We got more comfortable with our roles.
Right.
The chemistry with everybody is on point. So it's like it's just the vibe was real nice. You know,
Right.
it just felt nice. It didn't even feel like going to work. You know.
Right. And you can tell. I think you can tell on the episodes. Like you guys, you're back and forth. Again, your chemistry is a lot different. Before it was just like Georgia said something and you would say something. And that was basically it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like back and forth, so you can definitely feel the chemistry.
Yeah. Now we got it down tight. You know.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So what about offset? You know what I mean? Like when you're in the streets, when you're out and about, you notice to be recognized more, or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere I go, I mean, at least I get recognized at least once a day. You know, sometimes more, but at least once a day, and you know, and it's good. You know, you know, people recognize, you know, for this, you know, and they give me props and I appreciate all the love and support. You know, that people are really, you know, watching and loving the show and loving my character.
That's dope, man. Something that I noticed personally that's different. First time we did the interview right after season 1, you know, I had Citric's number. I call him, he answers like, "Yo, what's up, Moski?" Season 2, I call him, he says okay, and then I get a call from a PR person like, "Oh, you know, you talked to Citric, you want to interview him, Mr. Anthony Campos?" I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I can't even talk to the homie director no more. We chingo." Taking out with Lopez, you know, bad now, eh?
You gotta do something, man. Nah, man. I mean, you know, you know, regardless, we still keep in contact. We go direct, but now everything's a little bit different now, you know, because now we got people doing, you know, Supersonic Media. You know, they're doing all my PR stuff. So it's like everything goes to them now as far as when it comes to interviews and all that.
Right.
They want to keep track of everything of what's going on and, you know, and who I'm doing the interviews and stuff, but it's all love, you know. So anybody trying to reach out, I'm always down for interviews and hang out with you.
Right. And I was just fucking with you. The reason I brought this up is I think it's important for those that are watching too, that are trying to get to that next level, is that you do need PR. You do need management. You know what I mean? So that's why I was just bringing it up.
Yeah, you know,
homie, I can fuck with him.
Like the homie Robert says, you know, from 5150 says, it's levels, though, yeah.